In the last video, we talked about system-cautious volunteering and the freedom that it gives us. But we also mentioned that it can get corrupted. So don't underestimate how easy it is to corrupt it. So let's get right into it. Since the beginning of written history, we have been given all kinds of systems that help us live a life of system-cautious volunteering, but over time, we always need someone to come along and give some kind of instruction on how to say no to bureaucracy and yes to system-cautious volunteering. Now, this then leads to an era of reformation, which then very quickly leads back to systems that get more and more corrupt over time until the next era of reformation. Now, I know this history of the world is way too simple, but let's ask ourselves, why is it that these systems keep getting corrupted? Is it simply because of selfish people taking power and abusing their power? Or is it a combination of that and the fact that we simply enjoy crossing things off of a list? So don't underestimate how easy it is to corrupt any message into 1,000 other things to emphasize. For example, I want to talk about how Christianity got derailed in 3 main ways. Now, I believe that this applies to many philosophies and religions, and that there's always going to be misrepresentations. And the first of which is that Jesus had a lot to say about legalism, and even echoed the narrative of many of the prophets of Judaism that told us the dangers of bureaucracy. Yet in favor of a to-do list, many Christians have taken this message to simply mean that we're done with Judaism and we need a new religion to tell us exactly what to do and when to do it. And Jesus also had this really cool message about the kingdom of God and how, poetically, unlike the kingdoms of this earth, the kingdom of God was this invisible kingdom that we could choose to live in through system-cautious volunteering. Yet again, in favor of a to-do list, we found a way to make this message all about the do's and don'ts of how to get to heaven. He also had a really cool message about how to have a purpose in life through system-cautious volunteering. Yet again, we found a way to make it all about a to-do list for how to get to heaven. So let's start using insight labels, such as this one, Scaled Marketing Instruction. Don't underestimate how good it feels to be part of a system that is teaching volunteers to do marketing of some form or another to newcomers that then go to the building to learn. And my warning is this: if there is no system-cautious volunteering, then you are simply instructing people in order to do marketing. In order to instruct people to do marketing, to instruct people to do marketing, and so on and so forth. Whereas it would look a lot better and would do a lot of good for the world if there's just a little bit of system-cautious volunteering somewhere in that structure. Now, obviously, this doesn't mean we need to get rid of all the systems in the world, but I hope this gives a few good examples to get this conversation started. Now, you might be wondering why I paint learning in such a negative light. It's perfectly normal to keep your owner's manual in the glove compartment of your car, and it's perfectly reasonable to throw an installation manual in the trash. Feel free to search the ancient texts for hidden secret messages, but it really was meant to be an installation manual, and we're supposed to use it for troubleshooting. And it just seems dangerous to me when we overshadow the message of system cautious volunteering. Hopefully this video showcases what it looks like and feels like when system cautious volunteering gets corrupted. But I want to know what you think. Have you seen any other examples of corruption in the realm of system cautious volunteering? And let's use this insight label, scaled marketing instruction, to open up the conversation. And lastly, I would like to know, what do you think a better direction would look like? Thank you for watching.